taking on the Celtics. For the Golden State Warriors, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Celtics, Warriors. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is this.
Thanks, David. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And it's Chris in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first.
How about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Nice ball movement by Boston.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Hayward hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's the Warriors with the ball.
Thompson's so quick to pull the trigger. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he is ready to fire.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Walker the pass to Tice. On the wing, Brown. Tice trying to break free.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Curry.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Boston with the ball. Tice trying to break free.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful. Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
Now here's Thompson.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Here's Walker. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins right side.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
Marcus Smart keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Pass to Pascal. Back to Looney.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Looney. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kanter, high post. The pass to Smart. Kanter trying to free himself up.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Passes it to Wanamaker. Smart on the wing.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest.
And no Smart is guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Boston making a switch here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Pass to Chris. Curry trying to break free.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
Green, the pass to Chris. It's stolen by Tice.
When you're an open teammate, you've got to be shot ready. And boy, Kemba Walker so efficient in the catch and shoot game.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green, bounce pass.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Pass to Tatum.
But Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Here's the pass to Chris. Trying to get open is Thompson.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Walker with it. Now defended by Wiggins. In the corner. Tatum with it.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. .24 seconds left now here in the second.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead. And that's a wrap with the third.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5, down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, there's length and athleticism when you're talking about Gordon Hayward, and that lets him get to the offensive window.
And Thompson kicks to Chris.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
Tatum on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Warriors. On defense, the Warriors, they lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Inside.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's Robert Williams in for Gordon Hayward.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. Passes it to Wiggins. And it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
And the Warriors with possession here. Back to Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Brown.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Their D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Shot's good by Walker.
How about the outstanding concentration from the veteran? Kemba Walker so adept at staying in control through these finishes.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The Warriors making a switch here. .131 left to play in the third. Pass to Toscano. Now here's Wiggins.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Kanter trying to free himself up. Tatum gets the bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Denied.
Encouraging to see Kanter trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Pass basket, good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
I'd say this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
12 seconds left in the third. Pass to Wiggins. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Thompson. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Marcus Smart. Hayward out there with Williams. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Wanamaker in at the point.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Good. Wiggins.
Well, right now, Andrew Wiggins understanding in the catch and shoot, they can't guard him.
Golden State moving the ball around. Hayward goes in. Count that bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
The pass to Wanamaker. Hayward outside.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Eric Paschall. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. And Hayward noted on that one.
I think it's easy to admire everything Gordon Hayward brings to the table. This guy can score at all 3 levels, and he can also defend. He's crucial to this team.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Curry, good.
Boy, when Curry is hot, look out. This guy is fantastic at understanding what the defense is conceding and making them pay.
One's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. A minute 20 left in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
His performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all
all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Chris gets the bucket.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Left to play here in the fourth. And there it is for him.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry's shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And he's good on the three ball.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. So he gets them both.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Tice trying to break free. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about Gordon Hayward going from a guy who as a rookie couldn't get much playing time to now an all-star level talent who you cannot let get space from three?
Yes, that goes in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, despite the fact that this guy has already won multiple MVP awards, Steph Curry is still pursuing improvement and trying to add to everything his team does. I love that approach.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
it feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we got rebounds, we made big possessions.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.